Summer break is winding down, and as the school year winds back up, there's a lot of focus on student safety. Indiana is one of the most vulnerable when it comes to one safety issue: tornadoes. Our Call 6 Investigates team is working for you, uncovering the lack of laws in the Hoosier state that require tornado shelters in your child's school. Our Kara Kenny also learned that money is available each year to install shelters that your school may not know about.
When a tornado warning reaches your child's school, chances are they gather in an interior hallway like this one and crouch down against the wall. The Indiana Department of Homeland Security says there's actually a better way: a tornado safe room or shelter. Across the rolling cornfields in southern Indiana, tornadoes are common. Who could forget this footage from a Henryville school as a deadly tornado struck in 2012? It resonated with mother of two, Nicole Purley.
I mean, it was terrifying.
Nicole lives in Salem. It's 19 miles from Henryville. Her two kids go to Brady Shrum Elementary. She doesn't worry about her kids here because the school installed a tornado safe room.
It means the world because should something ever happen, I know that they're safe.
The school calls the shelter a tornado safe room. It's actually an entire wing with 4 classrooms and a multi-purpose room. If a tornado strikes, the space turns into the school's tornado shelter. It's likely the only one in Indiana. Why are more schools not doing this?
I think they just don't know that it's available.
Retired Superintendent Lynn Reed and Principal Brent Minton both became concerned after Henryville and sprang to action.
The devastation was just amazing, and we didn't want that for our kids, for our students, and for our community, and so we wanted to provide them the safest building possible.
The room can hold up to 1,200 students and staff during a tornado. It has reinforced concrete and tornado-safe windows and doors. It can withstand winds of up to 250 miles an hour. Here's a picture of students gathered in the safe room watching movies during a recent tornado outbreak in March 2019.
They didn't even realize anything was going on outside the building. They had a good time, rested. It was a good experience for them.
They applied for and received a FEMA grant to make this $3 million tornado safe room a reality. Salem was required to put up a 25% match, but they put in even more with $1.4 million.
Is this a good use of taxpayer money?
It's one of the best.
What's been the reaction from parents? Did you get any pushback at all?
We did not. Our parents want our children safe, and they were very happy that we pursued this.
Call 6 Investigates reached out to the Indiana Department of Homeland Security. They want schools to know the state can receive up to 10 of these tornado safe rooms per year.
Is this something that your agency is urging schools to do?
Yes.
So what's the biggest roadblock? Why are schools not doing this?
It would be the money and the staff. These are very detailed applications. It does take a lot of work, about a year and a half to develop an application.
Homeland Security says Indiana is rated one of the highest when it comes to tornado risk.
As we build more things, there will be more people potentially at risk.
This can happen anywhere.
Anywhere across the state.
We've seen tornadoes hit schools in rural areas, but also urban areas, like the tornado that hit Beech Grove on June 15th. Despite these risks, Indiana has no laws or building codes in place requiring schools to have tornado shelters. We found a bunch of other states with rules requiring shelters in newly constructed schools, including our neighbors in Illinois, Ohio, and Michigan. Adding a tornado shelter to a new building adds about 5% to the cost of the school. Parents and school officials we talk with in Salem support a change to Indiana law.
We hope that all school corporations get to have a facility like this to keep their kids safe.
Salem has already applied for FEMA funding to bring tornado safe rooms to their middle and high schools. They encourage other school districts take greater steps to protect themselves from this type of natural disaster. Here's what you can do as a parent. Talk to your principal, superintendent, or school board about tornado protection. You can also reach out to state lawmakers and ask if they have any plans to require newly constructed schools have tornado shelters in place. Working for you, I'm Call 6 Investigates, Kara Kenny.
Kara, thanks. And Salem was the first school district in Indiana to receive a FEMA grant for a tornado safe room, but other grants have been awarded, including to a Boy Scout camp in southern Indiana. We have included more info on how to apply for FEMA grants for tornado shelters in your child's school in this story on the RTV6 app and the IndyChannel.com.